Welcome to episode 14 of Are Your Designs Any Good? It's crazy that we're already on episode 14. I can't even believe it. Anyways, before we get started, we've obviously got the intro song.
Introducing Are Your Designs Any Good with Shimmy Morris.
On this episode, we've got some really cool designs, and as well as some cool designs, we've got some bad designs. Now, as I said in the previous week's episode... Oh, that is a loud noise on my phone. I'm not just going to be, picking anything at random. I've looked at all the designs. Any design that isn't in the right place on the chest, I haven't even bothered including. So that's just a blanket rule now. And as well as that, I've just looked at the designs so I can pick a few good ones, a few bad ones, and mix it up for you. Now, if you want to get involved, please use the link in the description, and it will allow you to submit some more designs to me so that I can actually review them for you. How this usually works is I'll tell you what I think, we'll tell you who you can target, and we'll tell you the improvement. Now, sometimes I can't tell you what I think because it's that bad. Sometimes there's no one to target, so we just skip straight to the improvements. It all depends on the design. So let's get right into it. Obviously, subscribe, like, comment, all that kind of stuff. Now, so this first design, go where you feel most alive. That sounds pretty cool. This is a really cool design. The one thing I would say is this looks like it could have just been completely taken from Placeit or swiped from somewhere. So you want to try and make it your own design, change up the colors. I think it's a pretty cool design. I would say it looked too much like just an image, like a clip art taken from Google. You want to try and make it your own somehow. Go where you feel and most alive can definitely become a bit closer. You've got a good idea here. I would change the green. I don't like the green. And then you don't need the fire on either side. Forget that. In fact, what you could do is you could just have one fire in replace of the house with the window thing, because you don't need the house with the window thing. That just doesn't fit the image at all. And probably don't put a fire there either, because that would look weird. So you don't need the fires or the house. And then this could be a solid design. In terms of who you target, you could target anyone into adventure, National Geographic, hiking, mountain biking, anyone into like extreme sports, mountaineering, anything like that, for sure. There's tons of magazines and famous people and movies and stuff that you could target based around that topic. In terms of improvements, like I said, you want to kind of squish it a bit more together, change up the design just a tiny bit. You could do something so cool with this. Like, this is a very cool idea. You could have like a utopian world inside this pill. It could just look really cool. Don't not stress, just drink coffee. That's very good. That's kind of like saying don't stress, just drink coffee. And the donut is drinking coffee. Now, is that Starbucks coffee marker going to be copyright? I do not know. In fact, I would change that just because you don't know, and it's not worth the risk. But the rest of it is really good. I love the design. Who are you targeting? Well, it's more broad. I wouldn't say it has a specific audience. I feel like this is definitely for women. Men will not wear this. And I also feel like this is a good pajama kind of top. But it's very cool. You can target people who like donuts and who like coffee, I guess. There you go. That's your targeting. In terms of improvements, maybe just change the Starbucks thing to a different color or something, just because it's very close. And I mean, I know obviously it's not the Starbucks logo and they're wearing glasses, so you know what, it probably is fine. Actually, it probably is absolutely fine. So in that case, well done. This is my lucky flying shirt. Okay, I mean, the design is fine. You got one font there, you got the plane. Targeting, I guess you target people who like to travel, maybe, who are scared of flying. I don't even know how you would target people who have a phobia of flying or heights, maybe. If you're just going on organic traffic, you can put all these keywords in the description and the tags. In terms of improvements, look, I don't think there's any improvements. I just don't know if this would sell. I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing that shirt whilst flying. I feel like it would be unlucky, as weird as that is to say. But it's a very simple design. So yeah, go for it. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, I hope this isn't copyright because it's a brilliant design. Okay, so this is off the, the debate they had when Trump said, "Will you shut up, man?" Right? And except they've used the little alien thingies from the game Arrival. I think it's called Arrival. That is just going viral right now. Everyone's playing it. Mr. Beast, the Sidemen, KSI, everyone is playing this game. So you've hit on that trend, and the colors are good. The font is brilliant. It's all just very, very good. Now, I like the little hair that you've given them as well. It could have been quite funny if you put a little fly on top of Biden's head, but seeing as you seem to support Biden, you probably don't want to do that. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. I don't know if that's copyright. I don't know if you're allowed to use those little alien-looking creatures. I don't know if they've been copyrighted. If they haven't, then well done, because you're hitting on a trend that will make a lot of money. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that's copyrighted? I don't know. Good dogs take bath. Not baths. They just take a singular one bath their entire life. Good dogs take bath. I don't feel like it's going to be a good dog 3 years after taking that single bath. They're going to stink and be dirty. Well, what do I like? I'm skipping past the what do I like. Straight onto the who you're targeting. You would target people who like dogs. Sorry, I'm not going to go more onto it because I want to get to this point. Who on earth is going to wear this? Not only does it not make sense, what human would wear this? I can understand a dog wearing this, but then dogs don't wear clothes. So who is this going to be targeted to? Who would wear this? Because a human wearing this, they're basically calling themselves a dog. And the fact that they only take one bath. And I don't know if those are speech bubbles or thinking bubbles or just bubbles. It's awful. No, moving on. Boo, with a face mask. This is very, with the times, this design. You got Halloween coming, everyone's got to wear face masks. I really like this. I like that that ghost. It reminds me big time of the Snapchat ghost. So I don't know if that's okay. I think it's fine, but I think it's actually a really cool design, and I can see that selling well. You target people for Halloween and stuff like that. In terms of improvements, don't think there is any. It's a solid design, so well done. Friends with nature. Okay, the overall design is really good. It's centered well, the fonts are good. You're targeting people who are into, nature, exploring, all that kind of stuff. Like the previous t-shirt that I said with National Geographic and all of those kind of things, mountaineering, everything like that. That is who you would target. The only improvement I would make is the ribbon with the word with. It doesn't work. Change the font with and make it fit better with the ribbon, because the H is so high and all the other letters are so low. It doesn't look right. So zoom in and have a look at it, right? And just change that font, make that font a bit better. And then that design will be a pretty good design. My iPad has frozen. This is why I need a proper iPad, not one that is rubbish. I'm a mum and I lift weights. Nothing scares me. Okay. Boy, do I have a lot to say about this design. Firstly, the saying is good. I'm a mum and I lift weights. Nothing scares me. Solid design, solid saying. Sorry, not solid design. Solid saying is to target, mums who lift weights. Quite straightforward, right? Now, in terms of the design, you've got 1, 2, 3 fonts, 3 different sizes. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors, 7 colors, sorry, going on, because the weights are 4 colors themselves. The design is absolutely terrible. The saying is good though, so if you don't feel like you have any design bones in your body, then pay someone a $5 and turn this saying into a solid design, because it's a really, really good saying and you could make a lot of money with the saying. It's just a horrible design. You've got like script and then thick bold and then thin bebas new and then thick bebas. It's just no. You can make this so much better. This t-shirt is my Halloween costume. Cool. The one thing I like about this is I like that it's got that kind of vibe from Stranger Things, that font, but I like the different colors going all the way down. I really like that. It's a very descriptive t-shirt again. It's like people won't wear a t-shirt that's telling you what they're doing. Like, I'm not going to wear a t-shirt saying, I'm drinking coffee now. So this t-shirt is my Halloween costume. It's a bit like, where's your Halloween costume? I'm wearing it. This t-shirt's my Halloween costume. Like, no. I don't think that would necessarily work. I mean, you can upload it and see how it goes. I don't like it so much. But what I do like, though, like I said, is the graphic design work of it. So implement this graphic design work into other designs that you make. Could be quite cool. Also, you don't need the hashtag spooky there. Unnecessary. Just a girl boss building her empire. That's cool. You've got... I would change the pink. It's very stereotypical there. You don't need to have bright pink hair, pink eyebrows. And you've got 3 fonts. So maybe change girl boss to the same font as empire. And then it's quite good. And also building, put building over the boss word. So it's over the pink. Now put it over the boss word as well. Because as you're going down, layers should be over each other. Just like her, it's over the girl. It's not underneath the girl, right? Makes more sense. I guess you're targeting females who are entrepreneurs, who are self-employed, who have their own businesses, that kind of thing. Very simple. Maybe target specific magazines, specific people like Grant Cardone or Jeff Bezos or people like that. And then in terms of improvements, you've heard my improvements. That's what I think. But other than that, it's a pretty good. It's a good phrase. It's a good phrase. So definitely give it a go. A broccoli face mask. I love it. I will have 8, please. Okay. There is so much copyright infringement here. I don't even know where to begin. Not only do I not really understand what's going on, there's a flying Mario with the words 2020, 2021. I'm going to go straight past. The reason I left this in, and I told you I like leaving some in that are really bad, just so you can see, this is copyright. Do not put Mario on t-shirts. You can't use Mario. You just can't. I don't understand why anyone would think this is okay. Not okay. Stealing. Skipping dessert. This is really cool. Okay, I actually remember the guy's email. He says he draws these himself. So firstly, you're an amazing artist, because I know these drawings are really simple, but they're so creative. They're so cool. It's so cool. And it's really cute, with the carrot and the avocado with the skipping rope and the cupcake jumping over it. Very, very cute. I don't know who you would target because it's more of a cutesy design. You could target health freaks, maybe health coaches, you health magazines, stuff like that. But I do think this is more of a cutesy kind of design that just the general person would wear, maybe as pajamas or something like that. But it's a really cool design. So definitely, post that everywhere. Different colored t-shirts, that kind of thing. Really, really cool design. Right. Oats, float my boat. Right, now, the reason I put this in is because the Oats bit I really, really liked. Bear in mind where the float my boat, Oats float my boat. Bear in mind where that float my boat is going to land when someone's wearing that t-shirt. That is going to be right above their crotch. That is going to look really, really weird. The Oats, on the other hand, really cool. I don't even know how you've done this with the words and the fact that some are like that, some are like that. Like, that's a really cool piece of graphic design work there. So you clearly have a lot of skill. So well done for that. Obviously, I don't know if it would make sense just to have the word Oats. You need the float my boat. Maybe put float my boat in the black. That wouldn't really work, would it? Maybe along the side. It's hard to say. I just think having the float my boat so low down when someone's wearing a t-shirt, that will look really, really weird. Elm Street Gym, establish 84, dream big. That's really cool. I mean, assuming that's for an actual gym, so it could just be, if this is for a gym, then that's really cool. It's very Halloween-y. You could, give them out to people who go to your gym around Halloween time. I don't really know who you would target because... Is Elm Street Gym a famous gym? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know gyms. But it's a very, very cool design. The font is perfect. You don't have 1,000 fonts in here. The placing is perfect. The picture is really funny. It's really cool. It's scary. And the fact that you've used a mock-up with a guy who looks like a skeleton it fits. So well done. Really, really good work. Dog trainer, I make sit happen. This is the design. Right. This is, okay, I've now finally got this design after a lot of stupidness, which isn't even a word. Dog trainer, I make sit happen. The reason why I got a bit confused is you should have I make at the bottom, or kind of in the cluster of I make sit happen as a cluster of words, and then dog trainer as a cluster of words, because I'm reading it as dog trainer, I make sit happen. You don't want to have that break there. But I think it's play on words from I make shit happen, which is really good. Now, in terms of the font, you've got too many fonts here. You've got 1, 2, 3 fonts, what it looks like. Maybe even 4 fonts. Too many fonts. Look at the video that I made with that guy who did the dog thing for me on Fiverr. That would be perfect. Those kind of fonts, that kind of design is perfect for this t-shirt. Get rid of the ribbons. Get rid of that squiggly line next to sit. A big paw doesn't need to be there. You can definitely make that better. Look, the whole thing, the saying is very funny. It's very good play on words. You just need a better design. So if you feel like you can't do it, pay someone on Fiverr, but definitely make that design better. Prayer is an act of faith, not fear. Okay. Is this something to do with boxing? He's got boxing gloves on. I don't know. This design has gone over my head, so I'm going to have to skip it. I put it in there originally because I saw it and thought it meant something else. It's a cool design. I just don't know who you would target. I don't know if you're related to boxing or religion. And in terms of the words and the phrase, look, you don't have too many fonts. You've got what looks like 2 fonts, and it's all centered really nicely. It's a good design, good colors. So in terms of that, it's a good design. If you know who you're targeting, then brilliant. Pitbull Awareness Month at Pablo's paw prints. Okay, so get rid of at Pablo's paw prints because you don't have that on clothing. Like, you wouldn't buy like an Abercrombie top and it would say at Abercrombie and Fitch, you know, Instagram follow. You just don't need that on clothing. Pitbull Awareness Month, that's really, really cool. The design itself is very good. The Pitbull is a really, really good design. I would angle it a bit more and crop it so that it's at the middle, because at the moment you kind of cropped out some of the eye and that part of their face. That looks a bit weird, but the font is perfect. The whole thing, the fact that it's an angle, also really, really good. I really like it. I guess you would just target, you know, pitbull shelters, pitbull lovers, pitbull people, dog people, all that kind of stuff. The only annoying thing is, I don't know when Pitbull Awareness Month is. I didn't even know it was a thing. But will you get sales when it's not Pitbull Awareness Month? You want to try and go for more evergreen designs. That's the last design, I believe. Yep, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking of these videos. Are they cool? Should I keep them going? The designs I'm getting seem to be getting worse and worse, which is kind of annoying because I thought after all these episodes, the designs would be getting better and better. So I think what I'm actually going to do is come out with an episode, not necessarily for this, but come out with a video actually teaching you the fundamentals of creating a design, you know, how to create a design, what elements should go into design, what makes a design look good, what makes a design tick, all those kind of aspects, rather than just critique people. I'll still do that, but I also want to give you the fundamentals you need to create good designs. Let me know in the comments what you think about that video idea, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, which should be tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching.